Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? How you doing there, guys? It's Pwn. We're having a good day today. Get that L86 out, one of my favorite guns in here. I don't know what I was doing with that. Apparently that bag was about to go in his anus. It's packed full of fudge, if you know what I'm saying. So, what's up, guys? We're going to talk about fluffiness today. Yeah, I'm not talking about how tasty and developed your cupcakes are. I'm talking about like people that are overweight, have a little curvature, a little bit of volume. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to talk about this a little bit. Now, I myself am a fluffy person. I am not overweight much. I am not fat. Right. I'm plump. I'm pleasantly plump, as my mother would say. That's the default woman version of this, where guys will say I'm just fluffy. I weigh about 220, 230. I'm almost 6 foot tall, and about 112 pounds of that's located in my genitalia. So, I mean, to me, that's about right? Mathematically, there's not much I can do about having this elephant dong. It's just nothing I can do about it, baby. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about weight. Because I see a lot of people, especially with the media. Everybody always has to judge other people, and a lot of people get judged based on, their weight. I mean, I see fat people all the time trying to bowl, and I seriously don't know what to do. And it's because I laugh at fat people, and I'm overweight too. But when I see an overweight person, when I see a chubby, oh, that came out wrong. Do not fucking warp a chubby. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sorry. Did you guys honestly think a fat person when I said chubby, or were you thinking a big dong? Like, seriously? I don't know. But whenever I see an overweight person, the first thing I think of is actually unhealthy. I don't think, oh my God, please don't tell me he's trying to fit into that smart car. I don't naturally, instinctively laugh first. That's just after, because it's kind of funny sometimes. But I honestly feel bad for somebody. I'm like, dude, you're unhealthy. You got things to worry about. You got diabetes and AIDS, fat people AIDS, and all kinds of things happen to these overweight people, and I feel bad for them. And most people try to use excuse, I have a disorder. And really, I don't think there's anything you need to do. If you're overweight, you're overweight. Enjoy it. Because I, for one, will not sacrifice what I love. And I love me some fucking food. I love me some bacon cheese fries. I could dip in some ranch. I will never, ever sacrifice food, because that is one of the best enjoyments in life. All these people that count their calories, count their carbs, do whatever, understand that I don't care. If I want me a nice milkshake, guess what? I'm going to do it. And I love food. I'm not addicted to food, but it's just something that's so simple. As long as I'm not getting too out of control, I'm going to keep eating what I want to eat. If there's ever a point where I'm getting extremely overweight, then I'm going to do it, but that's because of my health. And I'm going to do it because, I need to. Not because I want to, because I definitely don't want to. But I'm not going to cut out what I like to do, what I like to eat, and, the great foods and pleasures of this world, because the media and society thinks that it's bad to be overweight. Now let me break this down and just look exactly what the fuck I'm about to be saying right here, because you guys are going to be like, oh my fuck, he's probably right. Okay, so we dive in. This is basically what back in the day, what an attractive woman looked like. Now, she's cute in the face, but extremely thin. This is what was required of a woman to look classy and extremely attractive. Even today, you still see those women that weigh, 70, 80 pounds, and they walk the line in there, and they look attractive wearing their lingerie, and this is what a model is told to look like. This is what they felt was necessary to be beautiful. Now, this is the standard for the modern-day hot chick. She's got nice fake tits, she got a belly ring, a great body. This is what most guys look at and say, I want to fuck that. This is the standard for modern day. Look how much it's changed. She's gained a little bit of weight. She's got some big tits now. She looks healthier. You see what I'm saying? Now we move into the direction where I see a lot more men nowadays are wanting a little bit more curved girl. You got the fat ass, you got the somewhat flat tummy, a little pooch is not a big deal. She's got the big tits. This is very attractive to a lot of people. This is not too big, not too small. This is just right to a lot of people. And I think that's the direction everything is changing. I honestly feel the more weight on a woman, a little bit better. I mean, times are changing. I mean, just think about it. About 10, 20 years down the line, you're going to be one that's tapping this, bro. Yeah, man, that's all you. Have at it, bro. But seriously, that's kind of like the direction I think things are changing. I don't know if it's media is understanding more. I don't know if they're making fun of fat people with these new shows, or they think it's just a hot topic, because I think everybody, including the media, is realizing that it's becoming a little bit more okay and standard for people to be a little bit overweight. And I think that's great. I mean, especially in a country like ours, where there is a lot of obesity. But like I said, I think there's a fine line between overweight and unhealthy. Like the first three women I showed you, not the blimp. The first three women that I showed you were extremely attractive women and many eyes. The first one is definitely out of my taste because she was way too skinny. I'd be afraid to like break that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, there's still a lot of guys that think that's extremely attractive, and I can't see it. I couldn't fuck a fence post. I don't understand why people find that attractive, but that doesn't mean that's not right. And, you know, like I said, there are standards. I think there's a level. I think there's, like, the first girl was unhealthy. She was too skinny. The last girl was too fat. And I think there needs to be a happy medium. If you got a little bit of a pooch, you got a couple stretch marks, that ain't nothing, man. I'm a fucking Cincinnati Bengals fan. My stretch marks, that's team pride, motherfucker. But seriously, it's like, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit overweight, especially if you're enjoying your food, you have a good reason for it. And if you wanted to, you were able to lose a little bit of weight. I don't feel there's anything wrong with me, so I'm not going to lose weight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pack it on the muscle and become a little bit more healthier. My appearance doesn't really bother me, but that's because, you know, I don't honestly understand what anything's wrong. I'm okay with me, my wife's okay with me. And I think that's all it takes. I feel that, you know, society looks down sometimes on fat people. They look at it as a no-no, and I think that's crazy, man. I don't think there's anything wrong with fat people. I do not like the way they breathe sometimes. You know what I'm talking about, right? Fat people breathing, the wheezing is just kind of annoying. But that's about the only thing. I mean, I don't understand why people freak out so much or why you have to feel like you have to judge somebody based on how they look. And that's just, like I said, it's another one of those media rants, apparently. But that's what I'm saying, guys. Can you not tell that you know, we're becoming a little bit more understanding of overweight people? The attractiveness in women now, you know. 10, 20 years ago, you would have showed, you know, like that last woman or the woman before, and they would have looked at that and been like, ugh, oh no, that bitch is fat. And nowadays, that's the new hotness. You got all these Latinas out there with all the curves and everything like that. You got the black girls and you got all this stuff, and times are changing, and things are looking more appealing to different men. And that was just the example I wanted to put. Let me know what you guys think.